Yo, what's going on, guys? It is the Econ Buster. So you guys already know we're about to drop some value. Smash the like, subscribe. No, that was probably said that a little too early. Anyways, today we're going to talk about how hard it really is to dropship. You know, how much money you need. I'm going to do a separate video on that as well. The 0 to 10k series will be out tomorrow. We got one day more delayed because Eric had to put in all the tracking numbers and he had to set up an LLC. He also had to, you know, release the money he had on hold. I obviously helped him with all that stuff. So the next episode, episode 4, will be up tomorrow. I can 100% guarantee that for you guys, and it's gonna be so interesting. You guys don't even know, because we're gonna go over all the stuff on the back end of the business, you know, LLCs, chargebacks, money on hold, all that stuff, even though we don't have any chargebacks. But anyways, this is the video we're talking about right now, how hard it is to dropship. So what I would suggest, if I were you guys, watch it the whole way through. Just like, if you're a gamer, just play your video game while just having this one on your ears and then just listen to it, because you guys gotta understand, might be an eye-opener for some of you guys. Last video's free 30-minute consulting giveaway winner is Sebastian Cisco. You can message me, my Instagram will be here, guys. I have one spot left in the coaching. If you're really serious about it, you could also DM me related to that. Anyways, let's just get straight into the video. How hard is really Shopify dropshipping? I mean, it is hard. It is hard. It's hard for me. It's hard for you watching. It is hard for everyone. But the difference between me and you that's watching is that I have, that I have a really good strategy. I know exactly what I do. I know exactly when I pull the right triggers, which products I test. Facebook ads, I consider myself as an expert on as well. I know how to launch all these lookalike audiences. I have a powerful pixel. There's a lot of stuff that goes into this. And I'm going to explain why some people win, some people lose, and why the winners obviously continue winning. Because your favorite YouTubers, which is me, no, just kidding. But your favorite YouTubers, there's a reason why they keep succeeding. There's a reason why they keep making winning stores. Here we go, guys. I made my webcam really small to make it simple for you guys to see. You're just gonna take a quick look at analytics here. So obviously, guys, you already understand. So we could almost just like skip to the next part. Let's go over it. And guys, I heard people saying that I talk just as fast as Eminem and all that stuff. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm just really excited when I record these videos. I ordered a shit ton of equipment, new camera, new lights, all that stuff from my office upstairs, so the video quality will be way higher as well. I'm just hyped, guys. Come on. Shopify dropshipping. This is a trend. We're on Google Trends. Look at how low it was, like back in January 2015. How it increased, I guess. This is probably the point where Hayden Bowles and Tanner Planis, or maybe Thaddeus, started to upload videos. You could see a trend. So I think maybe that might be the reason why it started trending as well. So you guys can see it was really big in October 2018. And I remember that, because then that was like when I found my first winning project. No, I found it a little bit earlier, but around that time, right? So you can just see the trend is going up and going up and going up, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to keep going. It's biggest in Florida and California. What? Anyways, dropshipping is becoming oversaturated. It is. There is a ton of weird stuff happening here. So I'm going to explain to you guys. If you even ask, is dropshipping saturated? Is it dead? I'm also going to go over that now. Okay, guys, so please don't get offended if this is your situation. But is dropshipping saturated? Is it dead? Can you not make money because there's too many people in the game? You can still make, because most of them are on your level watching right now, unless you are pretty good. I'm not saying all of you guys suck, but most of the people are on your level, or they just completely suck. Which means that dropshipping is becoming super saturated. Sorry for the dark lightning here, but dropshipping is becoming super saturated. But does it matter? No, because you're only competing with a bunch of idiots that doesn't know anything about running ads. They're just beginners, and it's becoming saturated just because people are watching videos on it. That does not mean that they are taking action, running a store, testing multiple products. So it's not saturated, honestly. It's just saturated with beginners that doesn't know anything. But how do you think they're gonna outwork you? So it doesn't matter how many people join, the best ones will still win. And if you're a little bit better than the average, or if you like made a couple of sales, you're already like better than 95% of dropshippers anyways. So don't think that the saturation will be a problem. But anyways, to the topic of the video, how hard is it actually to dropship in 2020? And it is hard, but sometimes the thing I really feel is people confuse the thing hard with stuff that just takes time. And yeah, you could say that in any shape or form, but like, if you guys playing Call of Duty, like to get to the highest rank, I've played it a lot, right? To get to the highest rank, unless it's obviously a skill-based game, but to get to the highest rank, like level up, it's not hard at all. People always say it's so hard to get that level. That level is not hard. It just takes time. That's how everything is. My YouTube channel is not hard at all. It takes a shit ton of time. Dropshipping is not hard. It takes a lot of time. But it also takes skills. So you gotta have both. It takes a lot of time, and you have to have skills as well. That's the two things you will need to keep in mind, right? So the first thing you have to do is get your store up, all of that stuff. Understand a little bit about the basics of Facebook ads. Maybe get a mentor, something like that. But when it gets a little bit hard, or like I say, just time consuming, or I would say dropshipping is not hard, it's repetitive. So what you have to do is you have to test products over and over again. A guy just messaged me, spent $15 with 400 link clicks, and I'm like, whoa, I still haven't made a sale, which means he has a chance. He'll make sales pretty soon. The thing is, dropshipping is not hard. It takes time. It takes multiple nights to be an overnight success, but when you actually do it, you are an overnight success. But it just took some nights to create, right? So you have to test products over and over again. The reason people think dropshipping is so hard is because so many beginners say it's hard, and the beginners are usually the ones saying dropshipping is dead, the coronavirus take over dropshipping. I get messages to this day from some people saying like, why are you dropshipping, man? Coronavirus killed dropshipping. And then I look at the profile and they never even made a sale in e-commerce. So the beginners spread false words because they heard it from a bullshit guru on YouTube or something, but it's the beginners that spread all of these words about how hard it is, how dead it is, saturated. It's only beginners talking about it that never made a sale. So don't listen to all that, just listen to the Ecom Boss YouTube channel. Yes, dropshipping is hard. It requires money as well. But how much money does it require? And I'd say like $1,000 could find you a winning product. I had a guy that I coached, 2 people found a winning product after just spending $15 on ads. And some people might get angry on that because it's not you, all that stuff. I understand, but like he was just insane lucky or both of them. And some people spend $1,000. I had a guy spending $1,500 to find his first winning product. Now that's stuff that happens, you gotta take into consideration. But if you work with someone that knows how to run ads, or you know it yourself, you have a strategy. Dropshipping is all coming down to a strategy. If you have that, you should expect a winner before you spend $1,000, maybe at $500, but it is situational. You're only gonna spend like $90 in each product anyways, at least how I do it. But it's repetitive. You gotta do it over and over again, test products. And if you're gonna be the guy who dwells and gets sad because you ran 3 products and none of them work, you're not meant for this business, and you have to change your whole attitude because this is not gonna work. When I started dropshipping, I didn't care if I lost money. I lost $500, then I went on freelancing, building websites for people like to make $200 back. I spent all of that and it didn't work, and then I got a new $500, spent that, it didn't work. It's repetitive, over and over again. But at a certain point, it will all pay off, right? When you're in LA with your Lamborghini or whatever your goal is, like all of you guys can do this. I believe if you're watching this channel, you're qualified to do this because I can help you guys. Of course, you are qualified, but it is hard. It's repetitive. Like I said, not hard, just time consuming. Got to do stuff over and over again. The other part that's hard is like understanding how to actually dropship properly, learning how to write the product description, all that stuff, because you can't just put out a bullshit product description. You can't just jump on a saturated product, think you're gonna win. Facebook already favor the best people, so you have to introduce something new to the market. That's how it is these days. You can't just jump on something that works all the time. It's probably not gonna work unless it's on an untapped platform, you use interest no one else is using. So it's not that easy, but you will pull it off at a certain point. That's basically it for that. And when it comes to the money, you should have $1,000. But like if you have $1,000 to $2,000, you're pretty set. I'd say it's gonna work with that amount, 100%. But to conclude, though, dropshipping is not hard. It's just time consuming. That's basically. I know I said how hard is dropshipping in the title, but it was just a rant. I'm sorry about that, but I just had to go on, talk about it, like say everything that's on my mind. There's a lot of confusion there. There's a lot of beginners just spreading words. Yeah, might not have been the most valuable video. You're probably expecting me showing you how to scale to $10,000 a day, or me showing you how to run a lookalike audience that you publish and makes $5 or $5,000 overnight. But it's not that type of video. I want to inform beginners as well. How hard is really this thing? Make sure you drop your video ideas in the comments as well, because I'm really curious about that. And you smash the like button, you do subscribe. That would be awesome, because you don't want to miss out on content we drop here. If you want to be the next guy to take a store to 10K with, you gotta watch my whole videos through, and you gotta comment, you gotta like, all of that stuff. But anyways, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.